Hello. Hi, Bats. Hello. Hi, Sea Turtle. Hi, Dabney. Oh, am I in the right frame? I think I am. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? I got my flu shot today. Yay. But I'm glad to see you. Hi, Taj. Welcome in. I'm happy to see you as well. Oh, it's weird that it's Monday. All day today. I felt like, what day is it? What time is it? But today is actually a Monday. There we go. That's better. Look, my favorite streamer is live. Oh my gosh, Dabney, stop. Stop. Where have been your streams? I've been waiting. I have been waiting for your streams too, Dabney. Hmm. But I'm glad to see you all. I'm so excited because finally, I think we might be able to finish our music camp for today before we end stream. I mean, we literally just started, but I mean, I'm excited to finish the little camping ground music place thing for a change, so that way we can move on to new and better things called gameplay. And we might even get back into some Sims 2 as well. I've been meaning to get back into some Sims 2 for a while, and then getting back into our Sims 3 era of our little playthrough. I think we were playing through, what was it? I think it was Island Paradise, but I honestly think we should skip Island Paradise for The Sims 3 just because that world is so laggy. So we might have to do something different. I forget, we've already played through World Adventures. Maybe we could probably play through Supernatural or Generations or Into the Future. I don't know. Island Paradise is laggy. I'm like, I don't know if I can play Island Paradise. I tried. I really did try. I was working for like weeks on end after our very first one that we had. I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work. So maybe we'll do a different expansion pack for The Sims 3. Oh, you were out of town and you spent today relaxing and cleaning, as one should. You should relax after traveling for so long. That's very important. Gotta work on some stuff too, but tomorrow, very exciting. I'm excited for your stream. Hi, Simtrol. Welcome in. Happy Monday. We can't wait for this big storm to be over. Was tired. Oh, was tired of the cold rain and wind. No, I don't blame you. I think they said it's supposed to rain today. I'm pretty sure. The sky was looking a little bit cloudy today, but they said that it's supposed to rain. But they lie, as per usual. It's supposed to rain on Saturday, but I think it's just like partly cloudiness. But it's so weird. I'm waiting for the rain. I'm going to be in San Diego from Wednesday to Monday, and I don't think it's supposed to rain there either. I've been kind of keeping a close eye on most of the stuff, but not realistically. I'm all packed and ready to go. Oh, it's supposed to rain Tuesday, and I'm not going to be there Tuesday. Thank goodness. I'm going to be missing the rain. As I'm flying in, there'll be no rain in San Diego because it doesn't rain when SpringSims is there. Oh, it's finally raining here and you're excited. Honestly, I feel like most places need it rain. Hi, Pet Roots. Welcome in. Long time no see. What is that badge? Oh, it's a Sonic badge. I thought that was a dolphin. But welcome in. I'm glad to see you. How have you been? What you been up to? Thank you for the daily click. Yeah, you should miss all the fun. I think I don't mind rain as much as the next person. I think I have to be fully prepared for it. So that way I know what to expect and if I need to go out. Actually, I'm thinking my parents will move my car into the garage. My car, I've been meaning to get a car wash for my car. It's kind of dusty, a little bit dingy. And I'm like, ooh, you know what? I'll just say put my car on the outside on like Saturday or like Friday night for Saturday so it can rain, unless they want to wash my car. I mean, I can do it tomorrow, but I have way too many things to do tomorrow. But I don't know. um, but no, I love a good rain day. It gets me relaxed, calm. I can drink tea and fall asleep. Oh, the Sonic badges I have is so cool. Honestly, Sonic has been around for a very long time, and I'm like so surprised on how much like that game has done in its like history, or like it's in its era. Because I remember watching all the Sonic movies. I think I only watched the first one and not the second or third one, but I feel like I probably should watch the second and third one just so I'm like all caught up. Because I'm seeing there's a lot of like video game to like movie adaptations, and I'm like, are they good or are they bad? Because I'm like, I wonder. Because Minecraft 2 is happening. It's fully confirmed that Minecraft 2 is happening for 2027. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So there's that. There's that. Also, by the way, I don't know if you all remember Paralives or not, but I just got reminded the other day that we only have 2 more months until that, or I guess a month and a half until that game comes out, and I completely forgot about it. Because it was on my radar, but not on my radar, and I just kind of forgot that it existed. So I'm like, I gotta really like pay attention to what games are being released. Loftia's gonna become a thing very soon. Like there's a lot of indie There's a lot of indie games that I've been keeping my eye out on for a while. I'm gonna close some of these little tabs. There we go. That's better. But yeah, I don't know. I just been like, let's see. Wait. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I spell? Okay, so we started working on a little music camp in Gibby Point, mainly for my current household. The O'Connors, my love children, if you will. I've done a lot of work with them. And I don't know, I've been contemplating. Is it this household? Yeah, you know, before we go into the build for today, I'm going to show you the house that I built a while back ago, just like by myself for a YouTube video that I'm still contemplating if I want to post or not. But I want to show you the build regardless. I might not post the video just because. But I built this house, or I more so renovated the original house that was already here and make it a lot more stylized and different. It's for a single mom who does not work 2 jobs, but a single mom who's suing Royce O'Connor for over 1 million simoleons. One, because she was fired unlawfully fired, had a kid with Royce O'Connor, was gaslit to the 3rd degree, and felt like she deserved to be rightfully compensated for her trauma that she went through working for Mr. Royce O'Connor. But I built a house in Willow Creek, and I mostly just renovated the Crypt Cabana just because it's a nice lot, and I didn't want to like make it too different. But I did a little something. Rooms, hello. Lamy, hello. Welcome. How are you? How are you today? I'm glad to see you. But this is what I've done so far. I was trying to go for a sim that was single, who was already retired, who was an elder, who had a lot of history for other sims in Del Sol Valley, was connected to the entertainment industry for a while, got fired recently in like the past like 20 some odd years or so, and decided to move to Willow Creek to start a brand new life. So I built this house. I think I had already posted to the gallery, but I had a lot of restrictions on building this house. My goal was not to expand the house any bigger, and I didn't. I think originally this was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in Willow Creek, but I made it look different and interesting. I like decorating in The Sims. It's one of my favorite things to do. Whenever I go into this game, I think about, ooh, what could I do? How can I make this look nice and dandy? Yeah, I don't know. This is a nice subtle home. But I'm glad to see you though, friends. But I'm glad to see you, Amy. Lady Amy, on this lovely Monday afternoon, or evening, or morning, or it might be a Tuesday. I don't know. But welcome in. We're going to be working on our music camp today in Gibby Point, mainly because we are almost done with it. To my understanding, the last time I remember doing this on stream was last week, and we got a good chunk of it done. We finished the camp director's little humble abode. We got the little stage area done. We got the back area done. Now it's just time to decorate the 3 main cabins: the mess hall, the music room, and also where everyone's going to sleep. And I also realized I need to have bathrooms. But realistically, should I have indoor plumbing or should I have porta potties? Because I contemplated of like, this isn't the movie Holes. This is Camp Rock. They have indoor plumbing. I'm like, I could probably do both, indoor plumbing and porta potties. Oh, it's an evening for you. Cloudy, drizzly, 6:17 p.m. Wait, we're in the same time zone. It's not raining for me. It might rain later. They say it's only 1% chance though. Hi Stargaze, thank you for the daily click for Palestine. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So this is what we've done thus far from last week. We got the little camping director's room all done. It's like kind of like their office. We have their office done. This is going to be the music room. This is where everyone's going to be eating. So it's going to be like a mess hall situation. And then this is where everyone sleeps. And I'm thinking, you know what? I could make this into the bathroom area. It's going to be small, but I feel like it's going to get the job done because everything else is going to be just for sleeping. So that's what I'm thinking. And then over here is like the little stage where they can perform, sing their little songs. Oh, you're trying to play Sims earlier, but your toddler made a mess. And when after I cleaned it up, you're not motivated to try and play. No, I understand. I understand for sure. After cleaning, taking care of the child, it can be a lot and it can be exhausting. But, you know, hopefully you'll be able to have some time, maybe tomorrow, or if you have the energy to play Sims or some other game, definitely do so. I actually, this morning, I was playing through Town to City once again by myself. And I really love Town to City. That and Tiny Bookshop. Oh, it's one of the most annoying rains where it can't quite decide if it wants to rain or not. No, literally, that's the Midwest. It's either going to be like rain or nothing. Also, Pania, thank you for the resub for 16 months, by the way. I really greatly appreciate that. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Thank you. Also, I think you... Ooh, hello. I think you're all going to be very excited. Mainly because I have some special plans for December that I think you all would like. I'm finalizing some plans, but I'm excited to share more details soon. Hi, Mystical Magpie. Hello. Welcome in, my friend. How are you feeling? How are you doing today on this fine Monday evening? Or morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world today. I'm glad to see you. We're finishing up our music camp today. I thought it'd be kind of get a good chunk of it done. I plan on finishing it today. At least I hope so. I hope to finish it today. But honestly, will that happen? We shall see. But this morning, I felt good and refreshed. I got my flu shot this afternoon. All good in the hood. Only $41 this time. It's not like the COVID booster where I had to pay only like nearly $300 for that, but I only had to pay $41 today. Still kind of a pricey, but lordy Lou, it's done. But how have you been? What have you been doing today? Any fun, productive things by any chance that you want to share? I'm in the zone. I've been in like a zone working mood lately. I don't know why, but I feel like motivated to do literally anything and everything. I think because I've just been working on so many videos for the past like week and a half. That all I know how to do is just like work on stuff and like play different video games. 2 days ago, I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and then I was playing Dark Alliance Baldur's Gate on my Xbox, and I felt very happy. Yeah, that's expensive for a COVID booster. Yes, I agree. That's without insurance. I don't have insurance at all. And this was at a CVS, but then again, it was Illinois, in like the southern part of Illinois. So it really depends on where you live, of course. But I went to a CVS and I did not like that price. But you know what? If I am going to TwitchCon in literally a couple of days, I might as well pay the price and feel better about it later, or bad about it later. Mostly about the price, not the protecting myself. But I don't know. I didn't like that price. Oh, you're doing well. You visited the Midwest for the first time last week as an East Coaster. Ooh, wait, that's fun. What did you like about it? What was your favorite part? I want to know everything. What do you think of the Midwest? Do you think we're crazy? But I've been well. I've been preparing for my TwitchCon trip and getting things ready around the house, cleaning, just kind of preparing for the winter, cleaning up my closet, figuring out if I want to keep some stuff or I want to donate some stuff, just kind of in like that middle ground right now, in the donating, clean up my closet, getting rid of stuff I don't need anymore, but not too shabby. Hi Peppa, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Happy Monday. And thank you for the daily clicking and also the early crew as well. Oh, also, I've been very excited because I finally bought my ticket for Wicked for Good. Y'all, what, you know, on one hand, I love going to the movies, but them prices are scary. Guess how much I had to pay for those tickets for 3 adults? Well, technically 1 adult, 2 seniors. Just guess how much I had to pay for those tickets. Oh, you've been doing a short video every day for a Halloween countdown? Wait, that's really cool. I do not envy those of you who have to edit. Simtrol, let me tell you. I just actually finished editing my tiny bookshop video for Thursday. That video is an hour and a half long. An hour and a half long. The video itself was like, I think 2 hours, but yikes. No, enjoy your lurk, Nicole, and I hope you feel better. $1 million? No. If it was $1 million, I say I'll wait for streaming. I only had to pay $65 for the movie ticket for like 3 adults, or 1 adult, 2 seniors. But this was at an AMC theater. But why are movie tickets so expensive? I don't understand. Oh, that's what you that's what I think about people who visit the Bay Area every day. That we are a little bit crazy out here. True. The Midwest, like we are kind people, but yet we're a little bit crazy. I don't know how to explain it. We just are. And I apologize. I just found out that there's a new Komodo dragon at the St. Louis Zoo. So if you ever go to the zoo, there's a new Komodo dragon. Yeah, I love and hate editing at the same time. I've been actually, if you don't follow me on YouTube, I've been kind of posting videos almost every other day. I've been kind of consistent, which is shocking. I've been wanting to be consistent as much as possible, and I feel like I'm getting back into my groove of like finding that balance between streaming, recording, editing, and posting content every other day on top of like my podcast and vlogs and other short form content. It feels nice to have like somewhat of a balance. 65 for 3 movie tickets. No, thank you. Yeah, you know, the only reason why I bought those tickets because it's Wicked, and two, I knew for a fact that I was going to be a little bit busy in November for like some other things. Then like I want to see it now while I can and not wait like 3-4 months until it goes on streaming. Plus, this was like a prime. This was like a prime early screening, so if you have like Amazon Prime, you'll be able to see the Wicked movie in like selected theaters. So I'm like, okay, sign me up. Ow. Oh, your brain doesn't comprehend how to edit videos down to look seamless like that. Oh, Simtrol. Maybe I should learn how to, not learn, maybe I should like edit a video on stream. But at the same time, that would be kind of chaotic if I did that. I think for me, it just depends on what type of video that I'm recording, and also to if I can find like a little bit of a moment in the video to make it seamless. But then also sometimes I look back at the previous clip that I recorded to record the next clip, so it kind of makes sense, if that makes sense. Yeah, it is early access. Yeah. So it's a little bit more expensive than like the average movie ticket prices. So I'm like, okay. It's like 2.5 hours long, right? Yeah, 2.5. I went to Chicago, rode the L, went to the Bean, and then walked the river, walk amongst the touristy things. Wait, that's fun. Okay, I'm glad that you went to Chicago then. I love Chicago. When I went for the first time a couple of years ago, I was really happy. But I'm glad you had a lot of fun there. I hope that you go again and then get to visit the zoo when it's a little bit warmer, because the zoo up there is free. But yeah, the rest of the Midwest is like kind of boring, to be fully honest. Like there's not really anything exciting about the rest of the Midwest to me, at least Illinois wise. Unless you find like those little pockets in those small little towns that have that little small town charm, then it's like there's something, but I don't know. Hi Gigi, welcome in. It's good seeing you. Honestly, I love to learn. I would love to learn it. Yeah, I'll try. I think that's something I want to definitely like incorporate into these streams. Like, do live tutorials again and have a little fun. Like, learn how to edit. And the way I edit is like very sporadic and always different for every video. And even how I make my thumbnails and all the other extra stuff. It's really interesting to watch how different people edit. Yeah, it definitely is. Like for me, since I record different styles of videos, at least now I do. Like Sims videos, for example, if it's a speed build, I cut out a lot of like pauses and a lot of nonsense that doesn't make any, like if I'm going, like I'm recording this video right now, if I'm gonna edit this down, which I will, I mostly cut out either like some of the landscaping, if it's not like fully extravagant and like all over the place. I usually cut down some of the landscaping. I may sometimes cut out here we go. I may sometimes cut out like some bathrooms. If there's like 3 or 4 bathrooms and they all look the same, I just cut out one, like all 3 of them and keep the one. And then if it's like layouts, I keep the layouts, but it really depends video per video. Okay, so we got our little thing here. I feel like the land, oh, missed the spot. I didn't do this landscape over here. Oh, you live in Kansas and it's kind of boring as heck. I don't know. Well, then again, I've never been to Kansas, so I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should go to Kansas one day. Oh, you live in Indiana and we have nothing but corn. I live in Illinois and we have nothing but cornfields and random stuff. Sure, like there's some special events here and there, but it's like, I don't know. In Missouri, we have the Arch, but I feel like the Arch isn't as exciting as people say it is. I mean, it's nice going up, every once in a while. But I'm like, after you go up there one time, what else is there? There is an underground part to the arch, so there's that. Hi, Allie. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you? I am doing pretty well. We are currently working on our little music camp today. At least trying to get the majority of it done. I think we might be able to finish it today if possible, but not too shabby. How's life? How's the world? How was your day? And Suzette, how was your stream? How did it go? I saw that you were streaming today. There we go. Trust me, you don't wanna. There isn't anything there. Okay, if I had to like pick one thing out of Kansas, what would it be? It's not too bad, depends on where you live. True. Jin, welcome in. How are you? What did I say that twice? Either way, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Okay, so I think I want to work on the mess hall because this one will be a lot easier to finish up. Just don't go in the arch when it's kind of windy. Yeah, I would say go to the arch when it's like during the summer, even though it can be a little bit crowded because everyone wants to go up into the arch. It's not all bad, I will say, during the summer. We'll keep the zoo in mind next time spring things. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I found out that the Chicago Zoo is free to go to, along with the St. Louis Zoo is free. There's not really a lot of like free zoos out there, at least in the States, to my knowledge, just because funding and all the other random government stuff. But yeah, not a lot of things are free at the zoo. Like the ticket thing is free, but if you want to go on like on the train or like do special events there, then you have to like pay, of course. But getting in is free. Oh, chillin', happy Monday. Awesome. We're building a music camp today in The Sims 4 because my sim Winston is going to be going to music camp for the very first time and finding his rhythm, his voice, his essence, because he's never really went to a camp before. He did go to one camp when he was a kid, but he didn't really have a full experience. And I think now that we have Adventure Awaits, I can fully immerse myself into the camping side that I've always wanted for my Sims, especially Winston. It's a current household that I play on YouTube every once in a while when I upload a video for that family. But yeah, they bring me a lot of joy, but I'm glad to have you here. Oh, just visit you. I'll show you the fun parts of KS and ML. Okay, Daphne. I feel like there are things that I want to do for sure. I feel like definitely in the time of November, December, I might be free. Because I'm kind of going back and forth between should I do this Polar Express experience or not? Because if I do it, I'll have a lot of fun. But at the same time, I'm so crazy busy that my schedule's always unpredictable. So I never really know if I'll have time to even do the Polar Express experience. So I might not do it. I might turn it down, even though it will be a fun experience for like the kids. I physically probably won't have the time to do it. Yeah, I play with some custom content and mods, but none of my builds ever have any CC or mods in it. Because one, it's not fair, and two, linking everything would just be a whole nightmare for me. But I do reblog a bunch of the stuff on Tumblr, and I have a resource page on my Patreon that you can like check out of what I use in my game. But with Adventure Awaits, you'll be able to make whatever camp you want, essentially, as long as you use your imagination and have a lot of fun with it. Anything's really possible with Adventure Awaits. This is giving Raise Your Voice starring Hilary Duff, except not with those 30 other voices. Just not with those 30 other voices. Then it's a little bit different. Those 30 other voices, who were they? Where'd that come from? But no, Raise Your Voice was actually kind of a good movie. But it had its moments. It had moments in there. Your CC, my CC Tumblr is always my go-to. Oh, really? I'm so glad. I'm glad it's your go-to. I do try to reblog as many things as I can on there when I find anything that's good. And I usually find some good stuff on there. Dare I say I'm a CC collector, not a hoarder, collector. Oh, you're new to the Sims modding, so I'm looking for some cool stuff. Yeah, I do recommend. Oh, this, yeah, I do it. I would say I recommend getting MC Command Center and UI cheats. For me, it's like a must-have for me, just because it gives you everything that you need and more some for like controlling basically all the UI in the Sims. If you want to cheat your Sims needs or their career, their skills, relationships, whatever it might be, UI cheats, MCC is a 10 out of 10 must-have download, at least for me. Like, who was singing? I just want to know. I think, wasn't her sister also like singing some of those chords? Can't remember. Also, Allie, thank you for the resub for 2 months. I really greatly appreciate that a lot. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. What is this? What's that? Thank you. Oh, the only part of Kansas that I've never seen when you flew over many, many years ago. I just remember being amazed on how flat it was. Not the flatness. So what you're saying is the earth is flat? But no, that's valid because same. Same. Hi, Shorty. Welcome in. Hi, Derpy. Hello. Welcome in. Mood. But no, I honestly understand what you mean. Like, whenever I fly over states, I'm like, ooh, why I look so flat? What's going on over here? I'm doing really well. I cannot complain too much. I've just been in a very giddy, happy mood today, mostly just because I've just been working, getting excited for TwitchCon, looking forward to some exciting events and parties, mostly just eating food is the parties technically. I'm cleaning my little area a little bit more, removing some stuff out of my office, selling some what do you call it, selling some keyboards and like old tech that I have. Just a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff that I'm doing. Why is the kitchen giving Total Drama Island vibes? You know, that was not my intention. But now that you say it, it kind of does look like that. I love me some Total Drama Island. That show had me at chokehold. Chris McLean, he can step on a Lego and jump off a cliff for all I care. I do not like Chris McLean. He gives me the ick. I wanna be famous. What are you most excited about for TwitchCon? Well, since technically this is the 10th year of TwitchCon, what I'm looking most forward to, I guess, what they're going to announce, really, maybe possibly some of the like charity booths and brands and companies that will be there. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, I guess just have a good time. I don't know if I'm looking forward to anything. I guess hanging out with my friends and trying out new things, because this is my 3rd ever TwitchCon that I've ever been to. So I think this year I'm looking forward to like trying new experiences. I mean, the Sims are going for the very first time, which is exciting. So I'm excited to see what they do over there. Possibly. What else? I don't know. I guess everything. I guess that's what I want to. I'm looking forward to everything. It makes me nervous though, because things are changing so much on the Twitch platform. So I'm a little bit scared of what they're going to announce, like what they're going to show, and I guess all the panels I've signed up for is going to be exciting. Plus, this will be my first time going to the Twitch Unity guilds, the Black Unity Guild meetup and the Pride Unity Guild meetup. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. I guess everything. My throat. I was like, can I read? No, I can't. A cedar mill, if you like that. It's super popular. Apple cider donuts. Apple cider, they've seasonal events. Pumpkin patch turned to a vineyard. Ooh. Festivals, live music, bingo. Oh, well, that sounds fun. Ooh. I was gonna say, is it just like Eckert's? Because Eckert's does the exact same thing. But I assume Eckert's is not like everywhere. That's interesting. I like that. I'll go. I'll do it. I'm down. Anytime. Oh, you love whatever I build? Thank you so much, Crazy Weather. I appreciate it. We're currently building a music camp today. Kind of inspired by Camp Rock, a little bit of all the camping TV shows and movies that are out there, but mainly inspired by Camp Rock, because if you haven't heard the news, we are officially getting a Camp Rock 3 from the lovely Disney Channel, the greedy corporation of Disney, basically. But I'm looking forward to Disney, the Camp Rock 3, to see what that's going to be like, what they're going to show, how's it going to sound, all the things. Yeah, hopefully all the announcements are all good, because I think Twitch as a platform has changed so much over the years, so I'm always remaining hopeful that they're going to highlight a lot of new experience for new streamers, new up-and-coming streamers, experienced streamers, any streamer really. So I'm looking forward to all of the things that they're going to share. Possibly even like, I'm excited to meet Trixie Mattel, because Trixie Mattel is going to be there. I'm excited for that. Do we have the, I could have sworn. Oh, I think you have to do it in live mode to put them onto the wall. Because I think, to my oh no, here, there's a jellyfish. To my understanding, you can put something on the wall. I think it's a paper mache stuff that you can put onto the wall. Ooh, let's put this. Well, that's a while that The Sims has never been there. Yeah, this will be the very first time that the Sims team has ever been to TwitchCon. They've never been to any other convention ever. They've never been to one. The only time they ever went to a convention was like announcing their next like, Sims game, and that was like E3 2013. Like nearly almost like 12 years ago is when they announced The Sims 4. That was the last convention they've ever been to, minus like, of course, doing like EA Play and other things like that they created, but I don't really know. But first I'm not really having like a presence at like a convention like this, so I'm looking forward to it. Hi Be Playful, welcome in. Hi Emeris, hello. I'm excited to see you at TwitchCon in a couple of days. Hello, how was your stream today? How was your fall build? Did you get a chance to finish it by any chance? Hope you did. But we're currently working on a music camp today, inspired by Camp Rock, because Camp Rock 3 is coming out at some point soon. But we love a good Joe Bro, Demi Lovato, Disney knees moment, don't we all? But Randy Joe's doing pretty good, Shorty. He's just chilling downstairs, taking a little bit of a nap at the moment, but he's good. He's happy. I love Emeris's emotes as well. Emeris's emotes are fantastic. Also, Simsley, welcome in. How are you? I like all of them. Yippee! Oh, you didn't finish, but you did a lot of work on it. That's good. Making progress. I can show you what we've done so far for my build. We haven't done much. Well, we did do a lot, but this was like from last week. We just started the stream like maybe almost 40 minutes ago. But this is what we've done like last week. Mostly just kind of getting things together, placing out a lot of new things. We have 3 buildings, mess hall, sleep area, and then music room, and then of course the back area to do all your swimming and kayaking. So we're just kind of laying out the land so far. I love a good music school, if you will, music camp. My Sim Winston from my YouTube Let's Play is going to music camp this summer, and I'm very excited to really dive deep into that. especially with Adventure Awaits with the whole like custom like schedule and stuff. Oh, who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress? Exactly. You know who I'm talking about. Who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress, but maybe that's just me. Ooh. It looks so good so far. Thank you. I love that song. I love me some La La Land. I love me some La La Land. I saw a video recently that Demi Lovato was ranking all of their songs. I like her new album. You want to build a custom venue, but you struggle with building and having never done a community lot. What I would say is start with a small community lot, because I'm also the same way. I realistically do not like doing a lot of community lots because they're very tedious and they have a lot of requirements. So I kind of get a little bit scared of doing them. So I would say do a small one and go from there, and then kind of like expand it if you want to after that, so it feels less overwhelming. You love this so much. Thank you. Thank you, Emma Wiz. I love me a good moment to always have a camp based around Camp Rock or Disney or Total Drama Island. But thank you. If you need to raid and run, of course, my friend, feel free to do so. I will not keep your lovely friends hostage unless they can do the Disney knees. What is that swatch tray mod? Oh, it's the Better Build and Buy mod by Twisted Mexi. But I think it's yeah, S4 mods is what mine is. Yeah, it's Better Build and Buy by Twisted Mexi. It's super helpful because we all know at this point the Sims team keeps adding in more packs to this game almost every other month, or every month, if you will. And we get so many packs with a lot of objects, and there's a lot of swatches for them. It can be a little bit intimidating and scary to go through all those swatches from time to time. So having like this swatch tray is very helpful, because some objects do have a lot of swatches. So just like going through this and clicking is kind of easier, especially if you're a visual learner or a visual searcher like me. Having seen what the swatch looks like before placing it down helps. Because if you want to match your house, you got to know what it looks like. Because if you place it down and it looks ugly, set the whole thing on fire. You know? I know Demi has come a long way. I've been a fan stan since the day, like the Move Me days. If you know that first album, I've been a fan since then. And I was so excited when she was on As the Bell Rings. And you're welcome. Anytime. If you ever need anything, if you have any questions about anything that I have in my game, I am more than happy to share. I don't gatekeep here. Emrys has influenced me. But no, definitely get your food, my friend. Rest up, do all the things. Emrys has influenced me to download more custom content. Am I mad about that? No. I just say keep it coming. Sign me up. Well, there's so many times that I think I've never seen that item before just because it's a swatch I never looked at. Same. Every single time. When I do shell tours, I look at these items that you all place down in your builds. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen this object before. Where did this come from? When did they add this into the game? When I find out that it's been in base game since 2014, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's been in base game since 2014. You lie. You're just like Papa. You lie. And I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. It's been there for a long time, and I just didn't know it because the swatch looked a little bit different to me. I have this moment where I only use like one swatch for one singular item for like years on end, and I just forget about the rest of these swatches. Let's do this one right here. As the Bell Rings, such a throwback. I know. I just saw a clip on TikTok the other day of like all the little moments As the Bell Rings had. It's like, as a bell rings, dun dun dun, ba dun 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 dun, as a bell rings. I love Disney Channel. Really shaped me as a kid because I've learned a lot. It inspired me to really appreciate music in every genre, and also just kind of just enjoy what's being provided on the internet. All the TV shows, all the decom movies that were there, they just really made my day. Let's get this butterfly right here. Empty. Okay. Let's see. Are there any more clutter items? There really isn't any more clutter items, but I can add this butterfly right here. Maybe I might squeeze it in the middle? How does that look? Okay, actually, I know what I can do. Move this side. Right there. And then move this like right here. Yes? Yes, there we go. Oh, you were a Cartoon Network kid? I was all over the place with with my TV watching. I guess I was more like 1/3 of Disney, 1/3 of Cartoon Network, and like 1/3 of Nickelodeon at the time. But if I had to really choose, it would always be Disney Channel, because Disney Channel is like, ooh, stellar, stunning, iconic. But there's also like those good shows that you watch, like Ren and Stimpy, or the Total Action Squad, like those little segments that they had on like Nickelodeon, Teen Nick. I used to watch all of those all the time, and I just remember just being at awe of what they provided during that time. Were I allowed to watch it? No. But I watch it anyway? Yes. Yes, I did. Hi, Afro. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. Thank you for coming with the raid. The trifecta of kids channels, yes. I was one of those people. I was like, I'm all three. Because like if one show wasn't on at the time that I wanted to watch, or they were taking a break, I'll watch the other network or the next one. So I was always everywhere. I kind of was a PBS kid, but I didn't really watch a lot of PBS. Even though they were only in the morning for me, and I would watch like Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon like at night or after school. So I was like kind of a fourth, if you will. Yeah. But how are you? Hi, Cooper. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. Happy to see you today. We're working on a music camp right now at the moment here in Gibby Point, inspired by Camp Rock. Okay, there we go. That will work. Yeah. Oh, I love Cat Dog. You know, when I watched Cat Dog for the very first time, like growing up, I was like, that doesn't sound right. That sounds a little bit suspicious. Like, what do you mean they're intertwined? What do you mean they're cat dog? But yet I was very interested in the idea of Cat Dog because they were different among like the rest of the shows. Ren and Stimpy, what was it? The oh my gosh, Rocco's Modern Life, which looking back at that show, that was very inappropriate. My favorite decom movie. Oh gosh, there's so many. Allie, why? I guess my favorite would have to be, I mean, Cheetah Girls, always. I love me a good Cheetah Girls moment. Iconic. 1 and 2 are my favorite. It's up there. And then I guess Twitches 1 and 2. I liked Cowbells. I did like Pixel Perfect, Luck of the Irish, 13th Year. Well, okay. Cheetah Girls 1 and 2. Xenon. There's so many. Cause we rock. We rock. We rock. Go on. Oh, I love As Told by Ginger. My mom said that show was ahead of its time. And realistically, it was. Ginger was like more smart than the average teenager back then. At least I think so. So I'm like, Ginger. Nick at Night was your favorite to thrive. You were an 8-year-old in an 80-year-old's body. Nick at Night, ooh, them shows were just scandalous, I will say. I think I'm gonna put some guitars in here because I like to jam. Where are those guitars? Here it is. Cheetah Girls is a great choice. I agree. I feel like Cheetah Girls is like one of the best movies on Disney Channel back then that I really think was like iconic for everyone. Like everyone loved Cheetah Girls. The music was great. Did you know Whitney Houston was a part of like Cheetah Girls 2? Did you know that? No wonder Cheetah Girls 2 slapped, because Whitney Houston was a part of that production. Hello. High School Musical. See, that's the thing. All the DCOM movies back then were so good that you couldn't rank them. But honestly, why do I now want to rank all of them? Should I do that for a stream? For December? Maybe I should. Because I love High School Musical and I love Camp Rock and I love Descendants. Like, all of them were so good. There wasn't a singular bad DCOM movie. I couldn't name a single bad one, honestly. Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. Xenon, yes. Your dad would not allow you to watch Ed and Eddie. My parents didn't allow me to watch that show either. That and Boondocks. But then again, Boondocks makes total sense. Ed and Eddie, yeah. Because was that on Adult Swim, or was that like in the late hours of like Cartoon Network before Adult Swim started? Because something about that show was a little bit too much. You woke up at 3 a.m. to see George Lopez as a Universal. I love me some George Lopez. I used to watch George Lopez on Nick at Night all the time. I love that intro so much. I love George Lopez. If you have Paramount Plus, you can watch almost all of the 90 Nicktoons. You can, yes. If you have Paramount Plus, you can watch all the 90 Nicktoon cartoons. Like Chalk Zone's on there. You also have My Life as a Teenage Robot. You have Moesha. You have a lot of old good 90s TV shows and movies that you probably grew up watching. No, literally, there's so many. I think I should do a ranking stream for like ranking all of the 90 DCOM movies. I wonder if there's a tier list out there. If not, I'll have to make one, unless somebody wants to make it for me. I wouldn't complain. I'm gonna put a lot of posters around here. Twitch is good, yes. You remember watching the High School Musical premiere with your brother? I don't know, what was I doing? Because that came out in 2005. I think I wasn't really paying attention to those type of movies back then. But I feel like I should have. Then again, 2005 was a blur. I don't remember a single thing. You love Boondocks? I did too. Boondocks was like definitely really out there. And I liked how they never shied away from anything. That's why I liked Adult Swim. Even though Adult Swim was wild. Oh, that was Cartoon Network, really? Interesting. See, let's win with that. I want to do a different one. Let's do... They have a music one over here, right? I think they do. Not really. They definitely were little entrepreneurs with those jaw breakers. Even though they literally broke your jaw, they say, I don't care. Hand out, cash out. Except that was The Proud Family and the Gross Sisters. Two different shows from two different networks. Let's do a Sims poster. Do they have Sister Sister? Sister Sister, I think, is on, I want to say either Disney Plus or Netflix. Because Sister Sister wasn't technically like a Nickelodeon type thing, to my understanding. Oh, I love The Nanny. I actually contemplated if I wanted to rewatch The Nanny or not for like the 4th time this year. But I just might. I think I want to put like a little rug in the middle again. I love me some Johnny Bravo. On one hand, I'm like, this man-child needs to get it together. More time and time again, I always think he's like a Don Lothario of the Cartoon Network franchise. He literally is. He literally is. And I think, if I remember correctly, Don Lothario was kind of inspired by Johnny Bravo, unless I'm thinking of it wrong. Because they're a lot alike. Oh, Cadet Kelly, yeah. Did you know that Cadet Kelly was filmed in Canada? Do you know how I know that? Because the person who played Kelly's no. Yeah, the person who played what was her name? Either way, her name is Hazel in Degrassi. She's from Canada and she played in Cadet Kelly. That's why you would see a lot of like Degrassi kids in almost every other Disney Channel TV show, like Sweet Life, not Sweet Life, but Life with Derek. 99% of the time, there was a lot of like Degrassi kids on that show. I mean, the person who played the younger sister in Life and Derek played Adam in Degrassi. The mom in Life is Derek played Fiona Coyne's mother. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Family Matters and Dinosaurs. Wait, what's Dinosaurs? Never heard of that one before. But I love Family Matters. Let's do this right here. Yes. I had a premiere party for High School Musical 2. I was that girl. Who did you vote for? Because I honestly, I do remember voting for Miley Cyrus, but I don't remember the other people that were on that list. I just know Miley Cyrus was on there and I voted for her and she got on towards the end. That's all I remember. Yeah, Cadet Kelly was really good. Let me write that down. Hold on. Let me see. Disney DCOM ranking. Okay. I wrote that down for a stream that we can do. That's going to probably be what we'll do in like November. It's hard to believe that it's the 25th anniversary of the live action. I'm sorry, what? It's that old? My gosh. I didn't think it was that old. 25 years. Isn't that something? I loved Even Stevens. Something 1969. I forget how that song went that Ren had sang in her class about 1969, about something about history. Or was it science related? I can't tell. I can't remember. My vast Degrassi knowledge always helps me identify if a show is Canadian immediately. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I am very excited for that documentary to come out whenever it comes out and it's available in the US. I was a Emma hater from day one. I hated Emma so much. I loved her and hated her at the same time. Season 1, she was fine. But then she just got annoying. Oh, we went to the moon in 1969. Ah, okay. Oh, Jim Henson, the dinosaurs. You liked and hated Life was Derek. It just felt awkward. Oh my gosh, that fever dream. Dinosaurs, I know exactly what you're talking about. That creepy show. Secretly, I thought they were dating. To be fully honest. Oh, Hannah Montana is always a classic, no matter what. 10 out of 10. Let's do a little bit of a different atmosphere. Live action of How the Grinch Stole Christmas was released in 2000. Oh, that one. Oh, it was Jim Carrey? Yes. I kind of forgot about that one. I love me some Jim Carrey. He's iconic. National treasure. I was way too young to be watching that show, but I loved it. That's okay. I think all of us were. Oh, your husband's from Toronto suburb where they filmed a lot of the shows. He went to school with a bunch of the random child actors. That is so cool, Waldo. That is really cool. It's like 9 times out of 10, you probably went to school with half of these actors. Look at them now. Imagine if your husband was on Degrassi. Just imagine. Because there's so many things that were being filmed there. So it's like, it was only a matter of time. It's like, hey, you want to be in this movie? Sure, why not? I also think they don't get residuals for being in the show at all. Because Canadian law and US law are so different. So they don't really get paid for residuals, from my understanding. which is sad. That show, Degrassi ruined me. Emotionally, it ruined me. At least let my tears pay their bills. Oh, I remember Brink. I remember that, but it's like, I remember but don't remember at the same time. Google. Brink. Was that a skating thing? Oh, yeah. See, I remember that, and I also don't remember it. Like, it was like a fever dream. Like, it was there, and it was like, I don't know. Somebody's listening here. Hi, Sophie. Welcome in. How are you? Should I put this? Can I size? No, I'll put this back here. You need to do the kitchen area. But welcome in, Sophie. Where are you going down memory lane? Oh, Clarissa Explains It All. That was my jam. That and all that. But was Clarissa like their own TV show, or was it a segment on Amanda's show or some other show? Because I remember it, but I couldn't remember if it was a segment or not. I know Moody's Point was a segment. That I do know. Oh, and then we have the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies. Oh, yeah, all of them were good. Which one? Okay. The Mary-Kate and Ashley movies were good. I can't remember which one. The movie that they played with that Jarrett guy from Supernatural and Gilmore Girls who played Dean and Sam. I know I like that movie. That movie was really cool. And then they did something where they played spies, I think. Or that they ran some type of like fashion brand or something. I can't remember. Oh, Ginny and Georgia are pretty successful though as a redemption. That is true. And I have yet to see that show, Kaleidoscope. I need to. At some point. Do I make it dark? Let's see. I'm gonna go with old fashioned. My Monday's been pretty good. I can't complain too much. I've been kind of preparing for my trip for TwitchCon on Wednesday. I leave Wednesday morning at 5:30 in the morning. So I've been kind of just like getting my last minute stuff done, whether it's like videos or cleaning or organizing my closet. I have 99% of my stuff done already. All of my videos are all uploaded. I just make 2 more thumbnails. My podcast is scheduled for tomorrow, which is great. And then I'm kind of like almost unpacking. So pretty good. I'm just now chilling. Stand up and skit comedy for kids. All that was good. All that was good and spooky at the same time. It made me question a lot of things. You love The Parent Trap? I love The Parent Trap too. I would love for them to make a second Parent Trap, but I also want to see how they would do it. I was really glad when they brought back basically her stepmom, at least one of the characters' stepmom, into Freakier Friday. So it was kind of like a little Parent Trap mini reunion essentially. So I did appreciate that. But then I think after a while I'm like, I want a true Freaky Friday. Or I want a true Parent Trap. But then I also can see why they couldn't do another one just because of one of the actresses have passed away. So be a little bit different. Yeah, I do feel bad for Amanda as well. Yeah, I'm waking up super early. Crack of dawn. I gotta basically be at the airport like at 3:30 or like at least 4 o'clock to catch my flight. I have a layover in Las Vegas, so it's gonna be a very long day. I don't get to San Diego until like 10:30, and then I have like a special thing that I'm doing there as soon as I arrive. So there's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna have to be doing while I'm there on the first day, and the con doesn't happen until like that Friday. You love Ginny and Georgia. How many seasons does that show have? Because I honestly can't fully remember. I think there's like 3 or 4. Is that right? Um, are you watching the middle for the first time? Remind me, what is the middle? You wish you had Disney or royalty chicks come in. I know Malcolm in the Middle, but I forget what the middle is. Can I change this? Oh, I can. Yay. It has Sav. Oh, wait, that's right. Sav, he's in it. And his real life sister. Oh, and Darcy's in it too. Wait, no way. Was it filmed in Canada? Because, I mean, technically, they don't have to film in Canada all the time. Cheaper that way, because that's why Riverdale was shot in Canada. But they can always come to the States as well. So I'm like, oh, no. Or was it filmed in Atlanta? Because I know a lot of things are being shot in Atlanta nowadays. Let's see. Okay, that's not going to work. Will I be able to vlog? Yeah, I will. I'm going to be vlogging hopefully my entire trip. My goal is to like vlog every day for like just the days that I'm there. Because I'm not just going to the con just to go. I'm doing other extra stuff. So I'm going to try and vlog and film every day. But then like when I'm gone or when I come back, I'm just going to post them. Like I was still there, but realistically, I'm not there anymore. Yeah, I will definitely be vlogging. I'm going to the zoo, San Diego Zoo, with a couple of my friends, and I'm excited to go. I hear it's really fun. But yes, lots of good stuff. And I believe... Oh, this is what I need in here. I need music. You can't have music. You can't have a music can without music. Okay, and then this side, dishwasher, this area. I'll make this where I can do all the cooking stuff. Sav looks so good in that show. I've seen clips. I've seen clips on TikTok about Sav. I've seen clips. Oh, and it was from in Canada. It has some Schitt's Creek actors in it too. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Ginny and because like my idea from what I saw like a little preview teaser thing of that show. It's like, is the mom like, because my impression, I thought this was like, you know, a nice little family show, whatnot, and all that stuff, and then it got dark. And like, what do you mean the mom could be going to jail? What do you mean she has like some like she's hiding some like weird, crazy substance secret? Like, what do you mean? I thought this was like a family show. I literally thought Ginny and Ginger was a family show, but nope. It got dark quick. It's like, what do you mean their life is in danger? This isn't Riverdale. But then again, it's on Netflix, so honestly, Netflix is anything. I'm excited for you. I'm excited. I'll be having a panel at TwitchCon, so I am looking forward to all of that as well. I don't know what counter I want to use. It's odd to me that we didn't get a counter for Dine Out. That's weird. I think I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have everything scheduled, but like, even though I'm gonna be gone for the majority of this entire week, I have like videos posting every single day. I'm gonna go with this one. I have videos posting every single day on YouTube while I'm gone. At least every other day I have videos posting, but they're like a combination of different types of videos, was like Sims, Tiny Bookshop, Sims 2, short form content, and some other extra stuff too, and like my podcast. So I've got stuff. Oh, the middle's about the Heck family where they live in the middle class and the story is made by the mom, or the episodes are narrated by the mom. Do they have an awkward child? Yep. Okay, never mind. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like, is there an awkward child in there? And yes, there is. The daughter, she has so much confidence. I've seen clips. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about then. Riverdale. No, definitely a dramedy. Okay, I was like, it looked very family friendly. I'm like, oh no. Because my impression was like, oh, season 1 is like, okay, very nice, very chill. And I'm like, oh no, what is this? The mom was actually bonkers, but in the best way. Okay. Ooh. Who remembers Freakazoid, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, and the pup named Scooby-Doo? I recognize all of those shows. Freakazoid's like a fever dream, but the other 3 I do recognize for sure. I love the Animaniacs. I'm kind of sad it's no longer a thing. Warner Brothers, what happened? Let's see the Home Shift Hustle. Yeah, I'm doing the charity panel with Rosanna, TXT, Smirky, and Simsy. Yeah. And it'll be, from my understanding, from what they've told me. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. Thank you, Daphne. I think they said, hold on. I think that said that our panel will be streamed. At least our panel will be, I think, among others. But I think where we are at, because it looks like we're on the Give Please stage. And usually 9 times out of 10, that one is streamed. Yeah, it'll be streamed in the Give Please stage. So I'll give you all a link to the Give Please Twitch account. So that way you can like follow it if you want to, then like kind of be notified. Oh, thank you. I'm slow. This is why my mods are quicker than I am. I'm like here like scrolling, trying to find things. But yeah, that is the link to the Give Please Twitch account where our panel will be live streamed. Listen, I was ready. I'm like, I am slow. But yeah, it'll be live streamed. It'll be like 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Kind of technically the last day of TwitchCon. We were going to be at the very like beginning of TwitchCon on the 17th, but then we had to move some stuff around. So we're now on like the last day, which is kind of nice because like, you know, a good ending to the con, talking about charity streaming, the power of charity fundraising. Yeah. I'm excited. Yes. Good stuff indeed. I'm excited. Honestly, this is my this actually will be my 5th panel I've ever done at TwitchCon. My first ever TwitchCon I went to was Las Vegas, and I was on 4 panels. I was on 4 panels at TwitchCon Las Vegas. 2 were charity related. And then the other 2 was about managing your money as a creator with Fidelity, and then the diversity in gaming with Logitech G and Glad. So I was on a lot of panels at my very first TwitchCon. I was severely overwhelmed the entire time. Next year, I'm crossing the fingers and toesies that you can go next year. I do wonder what they're going to announce though next year, or for this year for next year. I have my concerns for next year, but I also have my excitements as well. But I don't know. What else can I add to this little kitchen here? There's not much we can technically do. I probably could add a small little table right here. Let's add a small little table. We're gonna get rid of one of these dishwashers. We only technically need one. I'm gonna add in a sink. There we go. Nice. And I'll add a small little table. There's another sink right there too. Where is dining room? Because you technically can't technically select what this room is for, because it's not in live mode. That sounds like a lot. It was a lot, but good a lot. I really enjoy being a part of those panels. However, 2 of them were sponsored, so I had an obligation to do those. And I really enjoyed both of those actually. And the other 2 were like really fun because I love talking about charity fundraising. We do it all the time. We actually we actually have another one scheduled planned for February. We're going to be fundraising for the American Heart Association for February because it's Heart Month and it's also my birthday month. So I have a lot of fun plans that month. Next year, I'll try and go too. Yeah, hopefully everyone will be able to go if you can. I'm hoping that I'll be able to go next year too. Because I always say, like, I don't know if I'll go to TwitchCon or not. Like earlier this year, like a lot of my friends and I were saying like, oh, I don't know if we'll be going to TwitchCon. Like in our little group chat, we were like, should we go to TwitchCon or not? And we were saying like, is anyone going to TwitchCon? The majority of us said like, maybe. No, not at all. And then literally Uno reverse, we all said, yeah, we're going. Because we were all so busy. I was so busy. Like, I was like, my schedule was very unpredictable with so many things because of like acting and stuff. So I never really knew if I was gonna go. But I was like, I'm making time to go. Because it's the 10th year of TwitchCon. Who knows what they're going to announce, who's going to be there, what's going to be shared. Got to be prepared for anything. Okay, I think I really like how this turned out. Maybe if I rotate these tables, like what if both of them are on the edge? Oh, yeah. What if they're faced this way? Because then you'll have a little bit more freedom with this area. And I don't like how this is spaced. It's not centered. No, it is. It's like on one way, I like how it's shaped. On the other way, I don't. So I'm going to just say I like it. What if I do this? What if I add 2 pianos side by side? Is that a crazy idea? Having 2 keyboards literally in the middle? I don't think so. Have fun and safe trip. I will try, Shorty. I'm looking forward to it. Flight is at 5:30 in the morning. Layover in Las Vegas for like an hour. I think an hour and a half, I'm pretty sure. And then on to San Diego for several days. They say the weather's going to be really good. So I have high hopes for some good times. I don't think it's going to rain. There's like a small percentage chance that it could, but I realistically think it won't. Okay, I might come back to this because I don't want to get too stumped. If I look at it too long, I might start to hate it. Okay, the middle, and then we'll do this right here. Okay, we'll come back to this, but pretty much the mess hall is like the mess hall. Oh, I know I can add. You know, you can never go wrong with a little bit of little mess in the kitchen, right? A little brown spot, if you will. A little brown spot. How could I forget? If you're gonna go camping in the woods, a little splish and splash, splosh and splish. Never hurt nobody. Sure, it might be a health code violation, but we can just say it's pure decoration. There was also another thing we could put on the floor that is, oh, food related. There we go. We'll just add a little splosh and splosh in the floor. I like when they add in rugs that have different variations and sizes. I think there is one. Where is it at? Is it this one? This is paint splatter. I guess I can add it over here. Just add some more decoration. Lady Z, hello. It has been a minute. How have you been today? How's life? How's the world? How are you? We were yapping earlier about old DCOM movies and TV shows in our childhood about what shows we watch. So if you have any, let us know. While working on our little music camp here, I'm getting into the nitty-gritty of this build with some decor objects to add some pizzazz to it. Nasty, I love it. They always say the nastier the better. The more dirty, the more class you have. Okay, we'll add some holes into the wall. This camp has seen better days. I gotta figure out a storyline of what I want to do. Because usually with all of my builds, I have a storyline. But this one, I don't have a story. I don't know just yet. It'll eventually come to me. I'll probably think about it when I'm on my plane. Oh, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry that you got sick. I just got my flu shot today, so I hope you feel better, my friend. Ah, here we go. Because getting sick around this time is not good. Especially you get sick one time, but you'll feel better the next day. I don't know if it's just me, but my body always, like, goes in attack mode for some reason, and then I'm fine the next day. I don't know how to explain it, but my body's just weird. My immune system mostly is weird. I'm like, what is going on? I feel like I'm being attacked by a giant mosquito bug driving a truck on the 4th of July. And it's hurting me, but then I'm like, okay, I'm fine. The next day. What's this? No, literally, what is that? Nothing to see here. You lie. Oh, a note. Give me. But yes, definitely drink as much water as you possibly can. Rest as much as possibly as well. Bundle up. Eat some soup. Do what you have to do. Because you only have one body and you can only do so much. Self-care is the best care. And as my friend Rosanna always said, self-care is very sexy. What's this? Oh, another note. These are all from Parenthood. I don't remember. Would these go into a bulletin board? I think these would normally go into the bulletin board from Parenthood. But I never really see them. But I'm kind of glad they're in debug, though. What about this? That has like a little blue note to it. Or a little blue tab. Yeah, that looks really cool. You were like all the stuff on the wall. Thank you. I really want to make this as decorative as possible. Give it a lot of history, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And I'm learning to clutter with a purpose. Where things are fully cluttered, but not too cluttered. But the placement of those things makes sense. So thank you. I try. I know. Oh, the art, yes. All the art on the wall. Career day? No. Has anyone ever done career day yet with high school years? Because I personally haven't done that yet. Ooh, balloons? No. Ooh, barrels. A barrel here. A barrel there. There we go. There we go. What's one? This one here, and I'll add some lights. Done career day? Yeah, so there's a career day event in high school years, only at the high school. It's kind of like the graduation prom, things like that. It's just another event that's tagged onto your calendar. Because I personally haven't tried career day at all with high school years. High school years is kind of a forgetful pack for me with those calendar events. I didn't really do prom that much or graduation. But I definitely want to try out career day if possible with one of my Sims. So I was wondering how does it like go about? You would love for them to add in some more gallery style pictures for the walls. I would love that too. I need more. Personally. That doesn't feel very cabiny. You go to the auditorium, talk to 3 people who are presenting, and then talk to your teacher. Oh, it's dumb? Okay, then I won't do it. I think what I'll do is make my own fake career day for myself, which I usually will always do. Here it is. Okay. So I'll simulate my own with my own two brain cells, and use like a recreational center as a career day thing, just for fun. And then just kind of pretend like, oh, my sim wants to be like a scientist or be like X, Y, and Z thing, and then have like their actual teacher show up at the little recreational center, have them talk, and then blah, blah, blah. Because I usually talk for my sims and pretend like what they're actually saying most of the time. Oh, this is floating. Here we go. Oh, it's nice to talk to people that show up and get the devices cute. I don't go all the time. So like, do they give you like career advice on like based off of like the careers in the game, or is it just advice? You go because it's a part of one of the teen aspirations, but I'm not a fan. Not going all the time makes it more fun when you do go. Okay, maybe I will try it one time for one of my sims, and then if I just like it, I'll do it like every once in a while. Maybe I'll just give it a try. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that feedback. Because I was very curious. Because I never really had the opportunity to go to the career day because my sims always graduated before it actually happened. So I never got the opportunity to see it. Oh my gosh, I don't have foundation. Needing more boosts for different careers. It had potential, but a little bit. Okay. Okay. So that's what I really want. I want more in-depth gameplay. Oh, we can do this right here. Yeah. This is why I want a true... Ooh, missed wallpaper. This is why I want a true family pack. True on family DLC pack that gives us a little bit more something. Bang for our buck. Because most of the time, they're not always the best. So I'm hoping one day we get there. Because I want private school. I want private school, boarding school, private boarding, more public school options, and online school. Or homeschooling. And also invite the headmaster back. I just want to bribe the headmaster with my spaghetti. That's all I want. That's all I realistically actually did in The Sims 2. I just bribed the headmaster with spaghetti. And then flirted with my teachers so I can get a better grade in university. And it worked in my favor. And I'll do it again if I have to. I'm not putting my Sims through that hard work so they can fail. Not on my watch. Okay, we'll go with that one. So this is the mess hall. I kind of like the mess hall. We'll need oh, we do have a sign. I was like, we need a sign, but I don't know what kind of sign. Maybe I'll put some ivy on the side of the wall to give it some character. Subtle, but nice. And you can never go wrong with a good solar panel across every single roof. Oh, I forgot. We have these little aircon units from the For Rent pack. I forgot about that. Where am I gonna put that? I'm gonna put it over here. There we go. Let's make it look dingy and dusty. Broken, if you will. Oh, it would have been cute if the boost handed the Sims a little paper, something about the career that would go into their inventory. I know I'm asking too much, though. No, you're not asking for too much. I would have loved that, too. It would have added to the high school year's experience. You just use your imagination with it. Yeah, and then 9 times out of 10, I'll always use my imagination for half of the features The Sims doesn't have. And it definitely, I think it helps me to like expand my storytelling skills a little bit more. So I feel like I'm not like having to work too hard, but I can always pretend that this is happening. Like, my Sims are arguing over fruitcake. Okay. Everything else looks pretty okay. Do this right here, do that right there, do that there. Oh, that's too much. Or do this. Yes. Ah, I love it. I love it. Let's have this columns to the side. Right here, right there. You wish high school years would have had just been a school expansion pack for kids and children. I would have loved that. Like, if they added it to incorporate, if they incorporated children into the mix, what would you want them to do? Like, I assume, like, of course, private boarding and all the other extra stuff. To me, if they added in boarding school, I personally literally would not be mad at all if they just made it a rabbit hole. But I think in Sims 4 fashion, it would be where there would be like pop-ups happening every once in a while saying, oh, so-and-so got into a fight. What do? You know, like little things like that, like just random stuff. So you have like at least some involvement in your kids' schooling while they're away. I'll do this one. And I don't know why, but whenever I think of boarding school, I think of the Wild Thornberry movie with Eliza going to boarding school in England and Darwin somehow stuck on a plane. On a plane with Eliza and pretending to be a London schoolgirl. The whole movie was a fever dream. But that's when I think of, I don't know why, but that's when I think of boarding school the most. And I think since that movie, I've always sent my kids to boarding school. Because I'm like, ship that kid away. Get away from me. I don't want to see you no more. Oh, cool, fun. Okay. I can't remember what I was trying to say. I forgot what it was. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, none of my concern. Okay, so let's figure out. I feel like I should do the music room because doing the sleeping room is like, it's there, but music feels more of who I am. It's part of my soul. Let's expand it out to the very edge of the lot so we have a little bit more room for whatever we need to do. Because it technically, honestly, could be 2 bathrooms. This is like another bathroom that your Sims can use. So there's not just like one and in the outdoors. Water time. You want kids, you want children to have clubs too, like art or music, different from teens. I would love that. Like, imagine going to like your music club or your art club. I would love that. I mean, now I feel like we kind of have it. If you have, I guess if you have get together, you can just make clubs that way and just have them like paint or do whatever. But yeah, I agree. I would have loved more. I would love more after school activities is what I would love to see to come back. I wonder if they would ever like bring those back though. You had a Sim. Well, you had your Sim go out to night in the town after the kids went to bed. She came out at 2 a.m. and the kids were playing outside in the dark. I don't know how CPS didn't come. Honestly, as long as they're in front of the home, they're safe and sound. Even at 2 a.m. Because 2 a.m. is not as bad as 5 a.m. when you're at the park. If they were at the park, that'd be a whole other story. Because we have CPS in The Sims, but it's not as like dramatic as it is in The Sims 2 or 3. I think I was more traumatized by CPS in The Sims 2 than any other iteration of The Sims. Sims 1 Well, I did get my child taken away in The Sims 1. His name was Carl. And it just didn't pan out very well for Carl. He got taken away, and then moments later, the house caught on fire, and then the parents died. And then the dog was left home alone with like over 1 million simoleons or something like that. And then I go to the next household, the Gotts family, and then I realize I get a call from CPS saying, hey, do you want a baby? And I'm like, is that Carl? The timer ran out, so I didn't have a chance to select yes. But still, it was wild. Sims 1 is a very dramatic game for CPS. Oh my gosh, if they brought back ballet, every time I played The Sims 2 and 3, I would always put like a ballet bar. Not only to do ballet, I like doing it for like exercising, because I always pretended that if my sim is in the athletic career or doing something that's very sporty or requires body skill, the ballet bar was like the easiest thing to get. Plus it was like nice on the wall. And if my sim wanted to be a dancer, they could have that. Oh gosh. But yeah, I feel like Sims 1, if they ever bought back CPS, I would scream out of terror, but out of pure enjoyment. Is that the same height? I don't think it is. There we go. Good. Okay, let's figure out this music room, shall we? We only have a couple of more things to do. Oh, do I want to add in the board? I'm trying to decide if I want to add in the board from businesses and hobbies. I mean, realistically, I could add in the board. It wouldn't be a bad thing if I did. But it's like, where do I set it up? Will I have room? Let me try and find that board. Because I think I'll have room. They can just stand there and learn, realistically. Oh, and it's not called board. Oh my gosh, the magnet board. Where is that? I'm trying to go to businesses and hobbies. Because I can use that board, place it somewhere, and then have Sims like learn from it. So I could put it right here. Or I can just put it right here in the middle. Because not all the time they don't have to use the board to learn. They can still play their instruments. So I think having that in the middle will be okay. I think so. And also welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad, my friend, welcome back. Welcome back. Right together. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think honestly, if they're gonna be in this music room, we might as well have all this space right here for them, so they can use it from time to time, but realistically don't have to use it all the time to learn, but just having the musical instrument. So what I'm thinking, because they had this technically in Camp Rock 1, where Shane, whatever his name is, Connect 3 lead singer Joe Jonas Big Head did a little dance for the group, and they were in the room. So whoa, so it could make sense. So what if I add in, let's see, if I add in one keyboard here, one keyboard here. No, I'll put two side by side, so 2 keyboards there. And then I can add in the guitars up front. I would have not thought about that. Honestly, I'm like, wait, that could be a good idea. Because autonomously Sims will use the use all the instruments anyway. Because autonomously they'll do that, but I think based off of the schedule, they'll have that. But in the schedule, there will be like free time incorporated, so they will come here and do what they want during their free time. So I think that will give us a little bit more freedom where they'll have like a teaching time where the teacher would use camp director, camp counselor, whatever, will use the board. They'll come by, learn. What is that? Blush. That looks sketchy. And then during free time, they can like play the guitar, they can sing if they want to, play the keyboard. So they have like their learning lesson and then their play lesson. So what if I have all the guitars right there. So what if I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. 5 in the middle? I hated that scene. It was so cringe even back then. It was like, why did he shame Mitchie like that? That was extra. The whole thing was cringy. I'm like, sure, Mitchie did lie the entire time, but like, didn't they lie too? Don't shun Mitchie because she lied a little bit. Sure, it was a prolonged lie for a while, but don't shame Mitchie like that. They brushed her aside. You do want to see more instruments like children and older can play? Me too. That's why I think having a music pack in The Sims would be a really good idea. Oh, I have 2 of the same. Would be a very good idea to have, because then we'll have more opportunities to have more musical instruments for all age stages to play with, not just teens and up. But then we can like create bands out of it, and I want a band so bad. I want to be a band. I want to create Connect 3. That's all I want to do. Plus, I just want to recreate Lemonade Mouth. Lemonade Mouth. I love that movie. It's another decom that never gets old. I saw a TikTok recently that someone was saying the Lemonade Mouth of today is Electric Blue. Started as friends in high school, found their sound, and decided, hey, let's make a band. So now they're a band called Electric Bloom. Where in the world? Okay, I have those keyboards, unless I put 4. Yeah, unless I just do 4 keyboards. Like that. 4 there, 3 microphones. And then my Sim Winston has his own guitar, but he can also use the one that's provided here if he wants to. Am I missing something? I'm gonna expand the catalog. I need to expand the catalog. Oh, I forgot we do have violins. Where is this at? Yeah, expanding the catalog makes it way easier to find things. Oh, let's add in the Grim guitar. The Yeehaw guitar. Oh, and I forgot I have an animation that has like a teacher explainer functionality to it, so I can use that animation for little Machinima when he's here at camp. Okay, so if I put the microphones up here, there we go. Yeah, if I move the microphones up here and then put the not keyboards, but pianos maybe right here. Because the thing, what I really want are drums. We literally don't have drums. And I'm like, wait, I'm looking for something that's not even exist just yet. We need drums so badly. Oh, you still have a lot of wants for this game. That's why I'm in no rush to see Sims 5 anytime soon. Same. I'm really not in a rush for like Sims 5 or like any new Sims game realistically. I want this one instead. Because like this game still needs a lot of improvements in a lot of different departments for sure. But I also want to see what they haven't done. Like I want to see bands. I want to see a new updated like family tree. I want more family gameplay content, whether it's like interactions. I want an African theme pack. I would love to see their spin on like an Into the Past pack rather than Into the Future, because I feel like Into the Future is like a one and done type of thing where it's been done, but it's not the same. So I think that could be really fun for them to do. Oh, DJ mixing station. How I could forget about that. This feels like an awkward layout, but I think it's fine. But yeah, I want to see an African theme pack. I want to see bands, hotels, more things for infants and elders. I think personally, I would not want another life stage. People always want to see another life stage, like preteens. But I realistically do not want preteens in this game. To be fully honest, I don't want to see preteens. Never have, never wanted to. Because the game has gone on for a very long time, longer than any other iteration of The Sims. So I feel like they should put more focus on like what we already have now, rather than keep adding in a new life stage. Unless it's in an occult, then an occult makes sense. Because they're going off in an existing model that they already have, that they can just copy off of, but just add in new interactions. Oh my gosh, a little tambourine. Flutes. Oh my, if we got flutes, my Sims are playing the, if they add in flutes, they better add in that flute for children. Because the way I grew up playing the recorder as a kid, you could not, like, let me tell you, I have my recorder right here. My recorder is right here. I bought a recorder off of Amazon. I had a different kind when I was younger, but I played this recorder like it was nobody's business. I was annoying. You like my recorder? You play the clarinet? I never played the clarinet. I wasn't very musically talented for like instruments. I just sang. You had a little recorder in school too. I love my recorder. I couldn't play a single thing on that thing. Hot cross buns, and that was it. But yeah, if we got like drums, clarinets, flutes, tambourines, recorders, sign me up any day. Jump scare? What do you mean jump scare? That was my album. I hope you enjoyed it. I think Dabney wants that. Wants an album for that. Britney Spears and I will. 2019. When did I say that Britney Spears and I have some beef? What? You know, I don't even remember saying that. My album comes out next year, February 30th. Exactly. Yep. Buy my album February 30th. 2045. Buy my album. It's only $500 when it comes out, but pre-orders are over $2,000 actually. So cough up the cash for my album. If you have a spare $5,000 for pre-orders, that would be lovely. You need a saxophone? Oh, imagine if we got a saxophone. Ooh, you know what? There's what was it? Not a band, but the movie Soul. I want to recreate that because I love that movie. Where is our sliding glass door? Here it is. That's a lot of money for a recorder. Well, $5,000 for for my album for the recorder. I think it's high quality. Because if I didn't mention this, Simtrol, but on my album, I have very high class celebrities on there. I have Beyonce, I have Adele, I have um Miranda Cosgrove. I've got all the heavy hitters. I even have Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato. I got all the people, so that's why it's so expensive. Maybe I'll do a different one. Wait, didn't we get a new sliding glass door with Adventure Awaits, or am I Delulu? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I don't know. I'm gonna use the base game one. Easier said than done. Oh, you shared the recorder clip in Discord? Thank you. We love a good recorder moment, don't we all? Soph has a recorder. I need to convince Soph to do a recorder collab. Recorder collab. A bass guitar? Oh my gosh. Think of the things we could do with a bass guitar in The Sims. I'd be down for that any day. That is not the right door. I'm better than Taylor Swift. Thank you. Thank you. No, not not Miranda. Not Miranda Sings. Miranda Cosgrove. Different Miranda. And I got JoJo. Not JoJo Siwa. My JoJo. Not Mojo JoJo. 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 Miss you know, Get Out, singer-songwriter. Get out right now. It's in the you and me. He is in my opinion every day. Thank you. Will the album have photo cards? Yes, it will have photo cards. It will have everything. Photo cards all signed. Yeah, a little bit too late. I don't know what it was. She had no business singing those songs at 13. Miss May was going through it. Yes, also Rainy Joe pictures, including those. Miss Barky Bark. Mr. Barky Bark. Okay, so if I move this down here, I can still incorporate all that. And since the stalls in The Sims 4 are quite large and in charge, I really don't use these stalls anymore because they're a little bit too big. Because if I add them in, I can only really add in 2. Because what's missing is we don't have a urinal in The Sims. I think a urinal would be cool. But the stalls are a little bit too big for me. So I feel if they had like a smaller one, I would use them more often, but I just don't. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and I can't wait for you to be gone. And I know about her and wonder why we're all alive. I know the stalls are huge. Why? You hit me at Beyonce, but JoJo, yes. Beyonce has a little ad-lib. Just a little ad-lib. But I love me some JoJo. JoJo all the way. See what? It's never crossed my mind. Same. Coming out like a boomerang. That boomerang song was boomeranging. 8 o'clock already. Wow. Okay, let's do these. Do right here. I do wonder why they went with these stalls instead of the other ones. I would have preferred the stalls from The Sims 2. Those are like nice, good, clean stalls. But that's just me. But that's fair. I always wonder. Oh, do you? Oh, Zara Larsson is a very good artist, I will say. I love me some Zara Larsson. I've been listening to her songs since the very beginning. I love Zara Larsson. Alessia Cara, iconic. Love those artists. And every once in a while, I'll listen to jazz. Like out of random, I'll listen to a jazz song just because I just want to. But my music taste is all over the place. As of lately, I've been listening to like jazz music and Ariana Grande and Zara Larsson, Demi Lovato. I got my staples. I think Hayley Williams came out with a new song recently, but I can't remember exactly what that was. Oh, I love traveling. Yes. I like traveling to places that I've never been to. Even if I've been to that place, I probably want to go and see a little bit more of it. Like London. I've been to London. I want to go back one day. I only got to be there for a couple of days. Well, I guess, no, I think I was there for like a week or something like that. Because I extended my stay. Because I asked somebody saying, yeah, sure. So, yeah. I know Zara's been killing it. Literally, I agree. Also, Sugar Plum Fairy, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Thank you so much for the rate, my friend. How was your stream? What did you all get up to? Tell us all about it. I would love to know. We're currently working on our music camp today in The Sims. We are well on our way of getting some of the major stuff done. We just have to do the bedrooms, and that's it. Because I feel like most, like this music area is kind of like, it is what it is. Because I'm learning that we can't add in everything, but we'll have to add in some type of drink station here, some plants and some chairs and whatnot on the sides. But other than that, we don't got much left, which is good because then it can be done. Oh, and I'm glad you're good. Okay, good. You were building a spooky Victorian house. Ooh, getting ready for the spooky season, I say. We like that. Spooky season is upon us. It's almost here. I haven't built anything spooky as of lately, and I feel kind of sad about that. That's good. Were you able to finish your build, or like you are half done with it? Because I know Victorian builds take quite a bit of time, especially when you want to make it spooky. That's good. I'm really glad that you're working on that today. I thought about, oh, you know what? I'm contemplating if I want to... Oh, I said I wanted to make an abandoned house at some point. So that probably will be my spooky build when I come back. Also, when I come back, we'll do a new shell challenge too. That is on our list. Yeah, there is still time. There is still time. So I probably could do one. So I might honestly do that for, because I know we already did like a fall themed shell challenge. But I feel like this one, I don't even know what to call the new shell challenge, honestly. If you have any ideas, let me know. Because I feel like I'm running out of like shell challenge names. We've done so many. Oh, you're half done. Most of the first floor is done, and you want to build a movie set next? Because I was on set for a commercial last Friday. Wait, that's so exciting! That's fun. I just auditioned for a commercial, actually, last week. Yeah, last week I had auditioned for a commercial. So I'm waiting to hear back from that. If I book it, I'll be in New York. So, at some point soon. But that's so exciting. I've always wanted to build like a movie set. Just because like movie sets are kind of exciting. Oh, paper towels. Paper towels. I've always thought about making fake commercials in The Sims. just because I think it's kind of funny to do. Because, like, why not? As someone who has done 2 Victorian homes in the last few weeks, you're right. They short take forever. Yeah. I think something about Victorian, they have to be like so like big and extravagant, and there's like a lot of things you want to add. So it can get a little bit time consuming. Because you might find one object that you never really use but will be perfect for a Victorian. That's me with anything abandoned. But I gotta do it. I do have a Wicked build that I probably will have to post very soon. Where's my paper towels? Towel? Oh, okay, there we go. What about some kind of Nightmare Before Christmas? Someone could do a spookier build or more winter build. Ooh. Okay. A Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, this sounds like a good idea to me. I like that idea because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's always a good staple movie to watch every once in a blue moon. Because I've never done a build ever like that. It's kind of like an opposite twins scenario. You've got Old Saint Nick and Jack Frost going at it 2x2, 2-on-2 technically. Okay, I like that idea. Thanks, Central. Ooh. Living our trapped in the Midwest acting dreams. Yes, we are. I love the Midwest, but ooh, get me out of here. Cause like I audition for a lot of different like roles, and every once in a while for like TV, film, commercials, voiceover. My agent gets me quite a few auditions every once in a while, and then I find stuff that I think are really cool that I want to audition for, then I audition for them. So I've gotten a few. The industry is a little bit slow at the moment. Mostly in LA, it's a little bit slow. Atlanta's picking up. Chicago's getting through the emotions and the oceans. But I'll travel anywhere. Like, I am a traveling, working actor. Where there's work, I'll go. Sign me up. Sign me up. But I'm glad you had a lot of fun on set for that commercial. But of course, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so, of course. We will be here for the next, like, I'm gonna say the next 15 or so minutes. Just because I need to finish packing for TwitchCon, plan out a few extra things, and also my back is starting to hurt just a little bit. I feel like after getting like any type of like vaccine or flu shot, your body tells you like you're hurting. You need to stop. It's like, stop, get some help, is what it's telling me. So I'm like, I'm gonna rest my body for a little bit. Because tomorrow, I'm going to be live twice tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be live at 10 a.m. Central. We're going to be playing more Town to City. So bright. We're going to play Town to City tomorrow at 10. And then at 6, we're going to be playing some Sims 4. We're going to be doing the 2 Bingo Challenge. Created by James Turner Wate. Oh, you put your foot in some of the stuff in Chicago, Twin Cities, St. Louis. Oh, that's good. Chicago has a lot of really good things up there, I will say. I was only up there for like one singular thing that I actually booked. It was Chicago Fire that I did. And I really enjoyed being on that show. It was very fun. So that's what I did while I was up there earlier this year. And then, what else did I do? I went to like Springfield, Missouri for like a short film that I did. And then I think I'm also going to be doing another film soon. I don't know, either next year, most likely. It's a film about a gamer, but it's like a dramedy type movie that I might be doing. So I'm looking forward to that. You tan. When you're a famous actor, don't forget us little peeps. Oh, honestly, I don't forget where I come from. No amount of money or fame will ever make me forget of where I started. Literally, if it weren't for you all, literally, if it weren't for you all, I literally would not be able to stream full time, and like be a full-time content creator. So you all have supported me so much in the past 14 years. Oh wait, there's towels right there. Well, no, look at that. But yeah, I've been making content for 14 years now. I mean, this was all the way back when I was in high school. So now I'm not in high school or college anymore. I've graduated and everything. So I realistically, I didn't become like full-time until like 2020, because that's when I graduated university. I mean, I was full-time before then, but like I had other obligations like school and work. But yeah, if it weren't for you all, I wouldn't be doing this all the time. So I appreciate it, and it gives me the opportunity to have more freedom to do things that I've always wanted to do, like acting and traveling more and doing some cool, awesome activations. So yeah, always exciting to do some stuff. The way I had a dream one time that I won an Oscar for like some random animated movie. I don't know what for. But all I know, I will be shouting out the Sims community, the Spring Squad, on stage. I'll do that. I'll make a whole acceptance speech and everything. Will I be still streaming? Will I still be streaming when I win an award? Probably so. Probably so. It's my escapism away from like real life stuff. Hi Coupon. Hello. But 2 bingo doesn't comprehend in your brain. It really doesn't either. James Turner made a bingo card on his website for all the things you could do in Batu. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. It was either that or try and attempt to do the death bingo or woohoo bingo. And I'm like, I don't know. I want to do something a little bit easy, because the woohoo bingo and death bingo requires more brain power. Sarita Frida, welcome in. Good evening. One of my favorite streamers, SpringSims this week. Hey, hello. I'm glad to see you, Coupon. This is my second to last stream that I have before I leave for TwitchCon on Wednesday. So I'm really glad I'm able to stream for you all. I'm sure that dream will come true. I hope so. It'll be really fun. I am what you call a big manifester, a big dreamer. I like to dream real big, manifest really hard for things that I want to achieve one day. I never know when it will happen, but you know, I'm always hoping that it will. But yeah, but I'm doing really well though today. Oh, there's like a little band poster. What's this from? Oh, Parenthood. But I gotta stay strong. Like, I always plan out my life. Like, I always have like a 5-year, 10-year plan every once in a while. So I know, like, I have these goals that I want to achieve. I don't know when they're going to happen, but they're going to happen eventually. So I always like to do that for myself. I have one last thing on my little, like, list that I want to achieve before I'm 30 is to get on Forbes 30 under 30. And I mean, that's like a huge pipe dream of mine. This was when I was in 8th grade when I made that list. Like, the things I wanted to achieve. If I got on Forbes 30 under 30, I would literally faint. I would scream. Because that list is very hard to get on. Like, I applied. So we'll see. If I get on. If I don't, I can't apply again. Because you have to be under 30 to get on. But who knows? If you're like manifesting, you should get some crystals. I probably should. Ooh. Yeah, I play a lot of indie games on stream quite often. Usually every other week we play different indie games on stream. We call it Indie Dev Day. We play quite a few of indie games, I will say. And we recently played Winter Burrow and The Great Coffee Captor recently last week, and it was really fun to play both of those games because both of them were demos, but both of them were different in style. One was like a style of Pokemon, Mega Man style game, but you were a detective, an owl detective trying to search who stole the coffee beans in the town. And then Winter Burrow is like this little mouse coming back to his childhood like burrow and restoring it back to what he remembers. So it's both of them are equally very, very cute. I have them linked on my website if you want to get them. I'm actually posting a video on YouTube this Thursday about Indie Dev Day. I'm going to be showcasing a game called Tiny Bookshop, which we've also played on stream. Oh, the streams have been fun. Everyone have a great night or day. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, Tasha. Appreciate it so much. Oh, you leave for just saying that you go Thursday morning. Oh, well, safe flight to you, my friend. I leave Wednesday morning at like 5:30. So I'm gonna be super tired the first day. However, on the first day, I have something I have to do on that day. So I'm gonna be exhausted on Wednesday. I'm gonna get some good night's sleep on that Wednesday night. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Do you have any parties that you're gonna go to, Safrida? I see you have 2 lives tomorrow. Yeah, I do. So to let everyone know, I have a podcast tomorrow. I have a podcast going out tomorrow with Nardvillain. So if you don't know, my podcast is called Hello Spring, where I interview different creators from different backgrounds, whether they're streamers, creators on YouTube, Twitch, whatever. If they're in the entertainment industry, actors, writers, authors, whoever it might be, I'll interview them because everyone has really good insight about their field. But Nardvillain will be my very first guest for season 2, and I'm very excited about that. And yes, I'm going to be live twice tomorrow. We're going to be playing Town to City tomorrow. That looks fine. Yeah, we're playing Town to City tomorrow in the morning, and then we're going to be playing through The Sims 4. We're going to be doing a challenge called Batu Bingo at 5 p.m. And I don't think it'll be a long stream at the nighttime because I have to get up like at 4:30 or at least 3:30 in the morning because I have a flight at 5:30 in the morning on Wednesday. So doing as many streams as I possibly can, but they might be short. Yeah, no problem. I hope whatever plans you have go smoothly. I hope so too. I hope my plans go smoothly as well. Oh, we can add these little... I forgot. We adding these lockers right here from high school years. Yes, it's coming together. It's coming together. But yeah, good stuff is happening at TwitchCon. I'm still trying to plan out my schedule. All I know is I have a charity panel that I'm doing on Sunday with Rosanna, TXT, Simsy, Smirky, and me are going to be on a panel. Trash is going to be the host or the moderator of the panel. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you're there, I would love to see you there. It'll also be live streamed too, so in case you can't make it. And then I'm going to the zoo on Sunday as well. I don't have much going on realistically. I'm going to be kind of more of a wanderer, walking around, seeing what's new, talking to other brands and charities and other people that I may have missed from like last year. Excited to be there with your friend who will be casting a panel on Sunday. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. We'll be hanging out a lot after the con. We're mostly winging it this year. I'm the same way. Like, I only have one panel that I'm doing, so I'm kind of winging the entire con. And I think this year, I have a little bit more time on my hands, which is actually kind of nice to have a little bit more time, because then I can do more things. I'm going to like these little events that I was invited to. So I'll be hanging out with like a couple of the Simmers and a couple of my other friends that I've been wanting to see for a long time. I'm meeting a few YouTubers and streamers that we've talked online but never met in person. Plus, oh, here it is. Plus, the Sims team is going to be there for the very first time this year. This will be their very first TwitchCon they've ever attended. They've never had like a presence at TwitchCon ever in the past 10 years of TwitchCon. So I'm excited to see what they do with that, if anything, honestly. And then possibly like some other extra stuff I'm looking forward to from them. And then all the other games that might be announced or at TwitchCon. I'm looking forward to the drag showcase. I'm excited about that. Trixie Mattel's gonna be there, so I'm very excited about that. Ooh, a mural. Put it back here. Oh, there's only one swatch? Oh, I guess there is. Here we go. I'm mostly going to wonder this time. Your partner is questioning whether or not he will be going to the partner party. But other than that, we're chilling. Super excited for the Sims team being there. Same. I'm going to the partner party, but to be fully honest, I'm only going to go for like maybe an hour and then leave. I really don't stay the entire time because that's also the same night as like another event that I'm going to. So I'm like, I got a lot of things that Friday. Or no, that Thursday, I mean. Yeah, I have way too many things going on that day. So I'm going to be in there and then hop right out. Because they're not really that exciting. At least the one I went to last year, that San Diego, wasn't really exciting. There wasn't much there. Had some great food. Don't get me wrong, the food was great. But hanging out here and there, which is always a good time to hang out with friends. But we're going to dip out afterwards, like an hour. Because we have a couple of my friends and I have another event that we're going to. That happens around the same time. So we got things. But your partner could probably do that. Stay for an hour and maybe then leave afterwards. That's always an option. That is always an option. Oh, forgot about these little signs. Let me add this up here. Oh my gosh, I got hiccups. Do you plan on going to the zoo or doing anything after the convention? Because I'm going to the zoo on Sunday, but it's like Sunday morning though. And I would say, when you're going, definitely take yourself a digital business card. Because what I've learned is that if you're going to be there, having a digital business card is a lot easier and it's less likely to get lost somewhere. Instead of like a physical one. Because physical ones are not bad, but they get lost in people's back pockets and they end up on the floor. So having a digital one, like someone scanning the QR code, is a lot easier and a lot safer. You don't want to carry too much paper around in your back pocket or in your backpack, and then you're like, wait, what's this? Ooh, clothes. No. Oh, get a megaphone. Yes, megaphone. One here, one there. Do we have any music things I can add? I think I do. Well, that's what your partner said. He doesn't really want to be there for too long personally. We're mostly gonna be finding friends and hanging out and maybe buy some things in the artist alley. Yeah, that's all that I'm gonna do too. I'm a little bit scared though. See, I love me a good artist alley, but that artist alley is dangerous. It's dangerous over there for your wallet. It's not safe. It's scary. I get nervous around Artist Alley. I'm like, I'm gonna just look around, peruse, see what's what, and then all I will do is like take a bunch of like business cards and little free things that I can find, and then buy things online, even though shipping and tax and all that other extra stuff happens. I'm like, I'm not strong enough. Plus, I don't have room in my suitcase to even bring stuff back, so I always gotta be careful with the wallet. Let's put this megaphone over here. And we'll get this megaphone right here. We will do this one. That. I think we have magazines too. Bum bum bum. Oh, the zoo, round 1, and then we'll probably be going up to Anaheim for Disneyland with your friends. Oh, that's fun. You actually might be helping helping to host a networking workshop for the Latin Guild. Ooh, okay, that's actually really good. Yeah, then that would be a very good thing to have a digital business card for sure during those meetups. Yes, yes, yes. Fun. I think something that everyone can learn from, so like from anyone. I think it was like this new digital age of networking. There's so many ways to find people, whether it's like LinkedIn or just like through social media, whether it's like Blue Sky or Twitter or Instagram. I think definitely having that digital card is like super helpful because it's easier to scan, easier to find. That is floating. So yeah, that's what I usually do. I think I'm going to a networking speed round something I have on my schedule. I think I have to look back at my TwitchCon schedule to see what I signed up for. Can't really remember what I signed up for actually at the moment, but I know I signed up for the Black and Pride Unity Guild meetups. I'm excited about those two. And then I think I signed up for something else. I was gonna do like one of those like miniature Bob Ross painting workshops, but I wasn't too sure if I had time. But I feel like I should have time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna wing it this year. I'm just gonna wing it, have fun. I'm kind of sad though, because I have one event that I'm going to, and some of my friends are doing PowerPoint night, and I've never done PowerPoint night before. So one day I'll be able to do PowerPoint night, because I have a lot of topics I am very passionate about. Like, one, I could do a whole PowerPoint one on the Sims movie, on how it should go and why it should happen, and X, Y, and Z reasons. Why Grey's Anatomy is the worst and best show of all time. I don't know. I have a lot of topics I can talk about. I need more posters around here. Oopsies. Yeah, I can talk about Grey's Anatomy. Gilmore Girls. That's what I could really talk about. The rise and fall of Gilmore Girls. Why Roy is right for Jess and not Dean or Logan or that random mystery guy. I can put these up here from Seasons. I have so much decorations I can add to this thing. I love me some Grey's Anatomy. I just watched the new season 22 episode 20, or season 22 episode 1 when it aired, and oh my gosh, that whole episode was all over the place, but in a good way. I loved me some Grey's. It pulls on those heartstrings. They know how to do the music right. I think one of the best things about Grey's is that these like things that they talk about are like real life things that happen to real people, of course, and like they're raising awareness for all these things and like talking about it, because sometimes talking about these issues can be a little bit nerve-wracking and scary. So I appreciate it in that front. They know how to cue the music in the right moment for certain scenes of what's happening to a character or a patient. I love it for that. But what's not right is that messy on-call room. They need to get out of that on-call room and get their life together. It's like, go home. Not while you're on the clock. It gets messy in there and they don't clean. But I will say that that one doctor, Buki, I think her name is, she's been in that show since season 1. Give her a raise. Oh no, Grace will always be a hot mess, but so good. Yes. It will always be a hot mess, but so good. It can never, I feel like Grace could never end. Grace is one of those shows that I feel like could last 50 seasons. Realistically, it could. It could last 50 seasons at most. If they end at season 23, I'd be like, okay. It'd be awkward if it ended at season 23. But it's like, what else is there to watch, you know? Oh, you rented it all on the library on DVD before Netflix, and I love Grace so much. If you had to pick one character, who would it be? Out of all of the characters, who would be your favorite? Because mine are the children because they don't have any drama. But I think my favorite character besides the children would be Bailey. Your partner is a part of the Black Guild. I don't know if he signed up for any of the workshop events. But a meetup sounds fun. We love a good PowerPoint night with food and vegetables. We do. Yeah, I think your partner can actually sign up for the Black Guild meetup on the app. I think it's just like selecting the thing so it's on your calendar so you know when it's happening. So I would definitely remind them of that if you could. If they'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I love George. George is cool. George O'Malley. He didn't have to go out like that. That was actually kind of messy of Shonda Rhimes. Shonda, why you do that? Like, the moment that she realized that was George, I was like, I'm done. Not really done, but like, the emotions. Oh, when I try to decorate your Sims house, oh my god, I have trouble finding what color I want to use. So I went with brown and green. Honestly, best colors to use. Best colors to use in my opinion. I always end up going with brown or green in most of my builds as well. I don't notice it until I look at my build. I'm like, wait, I'm using the same color throughout this entire thing. Sometimes it works. You're also an April apologist. April and Jackson wedding was just so camp. It was. To me, they belong together. They belong together. It was messy how it started. I'm like, okay, and interesting. It had moments of like, okay, I don't like this where it's going, but I'm here for the moment and I'm not mad at it. Derek and Meredith, endgame, always should have been together, regardless. Yes. Amelia and what's their face? Not Lincoln, but the other doctor that Amelia dated. I like them a lot, for sure. Kai. I think that's what their name was, I think. Can't remember. Either way, that couple was great. I should do a Grey's Anatomy couple ranking video. Or a stream. I might do a stream. I have so many ranking things I want to do. So little time. And I feel like... because Jackson and Maggie got together one time. That was an odd timing, I would say. April and the firefighter, no. Just a big fat no. Just a no on that part. Realistically, there's a lot of moments where I'm like thinking, are there any good couples out there? I like Joe and Lincoln. Joe and Lincoln were really good together. I like their relationship a lot. Joe and Alex, no. Just a big no. Um, yeah, that's all I have it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Most of the relationships are good. Most of them are bad. I'm like, they can last. And then they don't last. Lexi and, did she date Salone? Or does she date somebody else? She dated someone in that show. She went out with a bad ending. No, yeah, she did date Mark Salone. Because I know Callie... No, yeah, she did. Lexi and Mark dated. Callie and George dated for a hot minute, broke up, and then she dated Arizona, and then broke up after they had a child. I don't know. The whole relationship universe of Grey's is a hot mess. I will say, I just remember seeing like some type of like timeline or like a tree of everyone in Grey's Anatomy that has dated except one. There's one character that has never dated anyone in the show, and I forget who that was. Or maybe it was another show that I'm forgetting. Oh, plants. Stinky Alex. The way he broke up with Joe via letter was uncalled for. That didn't need to happen. Sure, she got half of the hospital in his shares, but that was not right. Like, sir, you break up with her via letter and then run off with Izzy? Make it make sense. Alex didn't deserve his ending. Really? His ending was definitely very different. Like, he ran off with Izzy, from what I remember, and they lived on a farm with 2 kids. From what I remember. Yeah, it definitely was out of character for him. That I can agree. It felt odd. And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't seem right. Something's a bit off about his character. Like, if you've watched him for so many years, like, this doesn't feel like an Alex ending. Like, we knew that he loved Izzy deep down, but was dating Joe. But it just didn't feel right. Oh, you're back with food. The one looks great. Thank you. We're talking about Grey's Anatomy. Meredith Grey was a hot mess. I think out of all her relationships, I think I really liked... Well, of course, Derek. I like their relationship a lot. DeLuca was just like a happy joy moment. Like, she needed some happiness in her life for some odd reason. She dated somebody else, or like she did something else. All I know, I just remember DeLuca. He was an intern at the time, so that was like an HR violation to the 10th degree. That did not need to happen, but it happened. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. Alex and Joe should have been endgame because like they felt right together. But then when I saw Lincoln and Joe together, I'm like, oh no, this is like much better. Because I guess like Lincoln and Joe, like they were like high school friends, so it felt right. You don't remember what restaurant it was, sandwich or something, but don't forget your gift card. Oh, Subway. Thank you. Thank you. I have a Subway gift card. I need to use that. Yeah, I have a Subway gift card that I need to use. I'll probably use it when I'm out there. It's like only $10. Oh, they wrote him off to the show so fast. They did. I forget. There was a reason why, but I forget what the reason was. I know that he has something where he gets super fatigued very quickly. And I forget what it was. My Subway order. Honestly, it's very basic, but I usually get a footlong on Italian bread. Not toasted. Black Forest ham, no cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And that's it. I'm very basic with my order at Subway, but it's just what I usually like to get. That's what I usually ate when I was in high school. Um, but that's usually my go-to order. It's either a foot long or it's just like half. It's whatever I'm feeling that day. If I want a full one or a half one, I usually get a full just because I can eat the rest later. Not the HR violation, I'm telling you. I did like DeLuca. DeLuca was good. The boy DeLuca and the girl DeLuca, they were both great characters. He didn't have to go like that. That was actually a hot mess ending for DeLuca. Like, why? Why? That was unnecessary. Was it Firehouse Sub or something similar? It might have been Firehouse Sub, maybe. Because I also have a Firehouse Sub gift card. Oh my gosh. You know what? No. I have a Firehouse Sub gift card and I still haven't used it because the Firehouse Sub in my area is no longer in the area. So I have to use it eventually. Or I'm going to be upset and forget about it. So it's Subway and Firehouse that I need to use at some point. I wonder if I size this. No. Well, see, rugs just don't. Rugs. Jag rugs? Yeah. That whole storyline for what? Exactly. Exactly. Made no sense. I also think too, what do you think of Ben Warren? He was right for Bailey, 100%. But child, please, I understand needing a challenge. But sir, pick a career profession and stick with it. Fireman, doctor, which one? He was hopping back and forth like it was the 4th of July. I can't. Hi Jake, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I'm going to be ending shortly in a second. I'm just trying to figure out if I want... I don't know. I might just scoot this over where these are in the middle, but these are covered by like, yeah, I might do it like this. Yeah. But hi Jake, I'm glad to see you today. We're making a music camp based off of Camp Rock. True. The student loan debt was crazy. Granted, he already because he wasn't realistically a firefighter. He was more on the medical side of Station 19. So he was like there for that, and I think he did put out fires every once in a while. But like, sir, please, I'm getting tired. He aggravated me the most throughout the show because he couldn't pick up a lane. I just spent all that time in school. I can imagine deciding not to be a doctor anymore. I know. That's a lot of money. Student loan. Being a doctor is no joke. 8 years of schooling. My stream schedule. I stream primarily every single day, Devil. Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Central, but Wednesdays at 10 a.m. But since I'll be gone this week starting Wednesday, I won't be back until next Monday. So today and tomorrow will be my last 2 streams for the remainder of the week. So I won't be back until my next stream won't be until Tuesday. So if you're not here tomorrow, if that makes sense. But primarily I'm here every single day. Either playing The Sims, indie games, chilling, vibing, yapping. Yeah, every single day is my normal schedule. Except Sunday. Unless something special is happening, and then I'll do a Sunday stream. But very rarely I'll do a Sunday stream. Waste of time and money. Oh, that's what you remember you're talking about on the other stream, like a few Firehouse Subs on social. Yeah, I did a sponsored stream with Firehouse Sub, I think 2 years ago, and that was really fun. I ate a Firehouse Sub on stream, and this was back when I was living in my apartment. So this was like, I think 2021 or something like that. Hayes, Nick, Rig, Rob, and Finn. The way I don't remember any of those people. I don't remember a single person. Nick sounds familiar. Was he a doctor? Because the other ones sound like patients to me. I know Teddy dated and married a patient, and then he died, and that was just awful. Never marry a patient. I know, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna miss you all when I leave. But luckily though, I will have all of my VODs posted on my More SpringSims YouTube channel. While I'm gone, they're all scheduled to be uploaded every single day, which is gonna be so annoying. All I can say, if you're subscribed to my main YouTube channel and my VOD channel, I'm sorry. Y'all are gonna be bombarded with so many videos. So I apologize. But I'll have a lot of content while I'm gone. I have my podcast posting tomorrow, and then I stream twice tomorrow, one in the morning, one in the evening. And then Wednesday I'm posting. No. Yeah. Wait. What's today? Monday? Hold on. What's my other schedule? Yeah, I'm posting several videos this week and next week. Yeah, I'm posting a video on Thursday. Oh no, Wednesday, I'm sorry. And then Friday I'm posting another video, and then Sunday. And then between all those days while I'm gone, there'll be like other clips. I'm posting a lot. I'm posting also about my trip on Instagram as well. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting on my stories, and I'll be vlogging the entire time as well. So I'll have vlogs posted when I get back, but I'll have stories and stuff on Instagram in the meantime. So yes, I will keep you all fed while I'm away. So when I say I've been busy with content, I've been busy. My videos that you'll be seeing will be like over like 30-40 minutes long. I have one video that's posting on Friday. It's like an hour and a half of Tiny Bookshop. So don't worry, I will keep you all posted. I'll keep you all updated on things. I'll even share so the Sims team is going to be at TwitchCon this year. So I'm going to be posting about what they're sharing, if I can share. So I'll even like show what's at the Sims booth and everything. So majority of you all won't be able to see it. So I'll definitely post pictures, videos, vlog it, all the things. Because there was like a Sims booth at PAX Australia that was Adventure Awaits themed, and they had archery and everything. And I kind of want to try that. So I hope they have something like that at TwitchCon, because if they don't, I'm going to be a little bit upset. You gotta go all out with your first TwitchCon based off of the new pack Adventure Awaits. Brink and archery. Please, I beg of thee. It's gonna be the main attraction. Okay. I feel like this is pretty much good. Is the Sims doing an actual announcement? I don't think so. From my understanding, they're just like doing a booth. That's all that I know from what they posted in their Discord. I don't think they're announcing anything. If they are, they're keeping it a secret. Like a huge secret. And I would... Are there... Oh my... Oh no, I did at Windows. Yeah, I did. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably announce something, but probably like... something we haven't seen or heard that or has not been leaked. And thank goodness there hasn't been any leaks as of lately. Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be kind of cool if they did announce something at TwitchCon. But you know what? Here's my thinking. I'm gonna show you all when ads are over so you all can see it. Because I have a huge theory about something. I have a very, very big theory about something about The Sims. What's this? Also, friends, reminder, please save your game. If you're not saving, a baby cries. Okay. But Jakington, come out wherever you are. And I probably should put windows above here, because having this just being blank feels a little bit odd to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Hi! Hi, Jake. How are you? I just want to say hello. That's all. Hi. Just want to say hello. How you been? How you doing? What's up? I also... Oh, I wanted to tell you about Minecraft, because I actually found... I wanted to play Minecraft in November. I was going to try and play it this month, but life was not lifing. I'm sorry, what? I know exactly who I'm going to raid. Anyway, I know exactly who I'm going to raid later. Anyway, I'm going to play Minecraft next month, because I found... I don't know, was it on Twitter? I found a mod that basically makes Minecraft a lot more fun. Mainly, it's mostly an environmental mod that makes the trees grow and die. It's basically an environmental cycle. I don't know where I found it, but I found it somewhere and I thought it was really cool. Oh, it was YouTube, never mind. Oh, you just also tapped because we've been house renovating. Oh my gosh, I totally understand. House renovating can be very, very exhausting. Okay, wait. But definitely rest is very, very important. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found the video that I was talking about. I'll share this to you all. But now that ads are over, I can now tell you my theory about what I think about The Sims. One, it's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Why can I not find it? Weird, I can't find my my group chat. Oh well, I'll find it later. But no, I have a theory about this because I'm already done with the first or second building right now. So we're gonna do a little bit of a detour. And remember when I said I was gonna be done in at 8:30? I lied. Where is it at? This right here. Ooh. So here's my theory. I know I miss playing games with you all. So here's my theory. We already know that the Sims team is going to be at TwitchCon this year. Escape into the Sims IRL at TwitchCon, explore gameplay, grab exclusive getaways, meet creators, and more at the Sims booth. Plus, don't miss a Sims community meetup. Get your tickets now. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, we know that they are going to be, like, I think, what is it? They're a part of the TwitchCon exhibitor thingamajigger. What's it called? Yeah. They're not a sponsor, but they're an exhibitor to TwitchCon. And they kind of did this a little bit at DreamCon. They didn't post any of the other exhibitors. Where is the Sim? Where's... Oh, here it is. The Sims. It says The Sims coming soon, learn more. Everyone else has something on their little card. Everyone else has something on their little card. TwitchCon's in like 3 days. So I'm wondering, either it hasn't been updated just yet, or they're hiding something. Because everyone else has their little card, which is great. Which I like. To know what... Oh, well, okay. Coming soon. So they probably just haven't updated just yet. But here's my theory. What if they do announce something at TwitchCon? Because realistically, they've only ever, like, TwitchCon and The Sims. They've done this before. I mean, Capcom, Phasmophobia, yes, yes, yes. But I'm like, surely all the other exhibitors have posted something about TwitchCon and their appearance, but they haven't tagged TwitchCon or Twitch to their feed. So it makes me very suspicious about the idea of what could they be sharing at TwitchCon. 10th year of TwitchCon. That's my theory. They were also at DreamCon, and DreamCon did something. I wouldn't put this past them. I mean, I wouldn't put them past this either, especially knowing like leaks happen quite often. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here you go. Thank you. I sent you a DM, Jake. Yeah, I'm thinking they might announce a new kit. That's my theory. I think they might announce a new kit. Because kind of technically when they did the Hotties Play The Sims live stream at DreamCon, they pretty much right after DreamCon, they announced a brand new expansion pack, Enchanted by Nature, which is a pack that exists in the world. Yeah. And so I'm thinking it's getting close. It's fall season. They just released a brand new kit and a brand new expansion pack all at the exact same time. So yeah, either a kit or some type of base game update. But most likely, I don't think they're going to announce anything. But I really think they're going to announce a base game update. That's what I'm thinking. Because in base game, it's free. It's available for everyone. You don't have to pay anything, which is great. Because we love free. So that's what I'm thinking. Probably a base game announcement at TwitchCon. It would be very smart if they did that. A lot of eyes on TwitchCon. They'll be on the front page. Marketing-wise, it makes sense to me. Because then, like, there's 4 different things I can think of. 1, The Sims 4 is free. 2, base game update would be a huge thing for a lot of different people, especially console players. And then, like, TwitchCon, 10th year, big things happening there. And then Twitch itself is just like a huge platform that gets a lot of eyes on it, especially around this time. I don't know. It could literally be nothing. But you best believe I'll be there. Is it another one of those things where you think you sent me something? No, I think I sent it to you. Oh, sorry. There you go. Random question. Has The Sims ever done Twitch drops? No. They've never done Twitch drops before, actually. No, they haven't. They've never done Twitch drops. It would be kind of cool if they did. I wonder how that would work, though, for Twitch drops for The Sims. Because to my understanding, I don't know. That would be a fun thing they could do. Twitch drops for The Sims. And I feel like the way you would redeem it, you would have to connect your Twitch account to your EA account. Similar to like Dreamlight Valley, where you have to connect your Twitch account and your Dreamlight Valley account and get the drops, and it'll be added into your game as like a little mailbox thing. That would be a very interesting opportunity they can tap into. Missed opportunity, it's true. And it's kind of hard. Because The Sims 4 is not an online game, if that makes sense. But I'm like, it couldn't be that hard. They do SDX drops, so I don't know. I'm also kind of sad though, because like, not Sims related, but Dreamlight Valley related. I'm kind of sad because they're bringing back Twitch drops for Dreamlight Valley. But the only way you can get them is by watching like 7 other streamers. And it's very limiting. I only know one person from that list, and it's Dr. Gluon. I'll be watching Gluon. the entirety of that time to get my Twitch drops for Jumet Valley, because he's the only creator that I know. But yeah, that tweet that they posted, and under that tweet was not a pleasant time. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are very angry at them for, one, bringing back Twitch. They're happy about Twitch drops, but angry about the execution of Twitch drops because they got rid of their creator program. I was a part of their creator program, and then they got rid of it, the entire thing. And I'm like, that's not good. So they did a little oopsie poopsie on that part. So most of the time, we just hope for the best. I think I might get back into Jumet Valley this November or something like that, because I want to get back into that game, because I really miss it. I haven't played it in like maybe like a year and a half or so, so it's been forever. So, but yeah, there's probably a reason for it though. There always is a reason for something, for certain things like that. But yeah, scary times. But I'm excited though, regardless, for all the fun announcements and exciting things that people will be doing. We're always here to support all the friends, all the peeps. But let's go on a bit of a raid. But let's go on a bit of a raid today and send some love, hype, and positivity over to somebody else. Oop. But I'll be back again tomorrow to let you all know we're going to be playing Town to City again, because I really love that game. We played it on Saturday and I want to play it again. We're playing that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central, and then we're going to be playing The Sims 4 Batu Bingo at like 5 p.m. Central, and I'm very excited about it because personally it's going to be really good. Hold on, Dabney, tell me now what's happening. Are they ending? But I'll see y'all tomorrow though. But we're gonna go and rate my good friend Garrison, who hasn't been live in 10,000 years, and I haven't talked to Garrett in forever. So we're gonna go raid. Oh, okay, good. But yeah, we're gonna go rate my good friend Garrett. He's playing Minecraft at the moment. So if you've ever really loved the idea of seeing Minecraft from a different streamer, you will definitely enjoy this friend of mine. He's also a mod here in the community, but he's been very busy as of lately. So I'm like, let's go raid over to him because he's a very good friend of mine. Plus, he brings a lot of cozy, comfy vibes. And if you need a nice, friendly place to be with some good laughs and giggles, you will enjoy Hey It's Garrett on Twitch. But my friends, I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central or 5 p.m. Central for some fun gameplay in Town to City or The Sims. And if I don't see you, then I will see you next week on Tuesday for my stream after TwitchCon. I will see you all next time, friends. Bye-bye.